Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Plan B Terraform. The plan is to continue trying to grow our population. We're kind of juggling a bunch of different things. We're trying to grow Guangzhou. It's hit a midpoint at 10,000, which is fine. We would like to try and push over the issues right now, and the current one is we're once again short on reinforced concrete. We also need food, which we don't have any of right now. The way we could work on getting food is we could start trying to convert the organic waste, which I think would be valuable to do so, because that would continue improving the what do you call that? The waste disposal. Right now we're at 50%, which is not great. So if we could start chewing through the organic waste to make compost, which we could then make food with, that would be awesome. The shortage of reinforced concrete is gonna continue. It's the one resource that is like hard to keep up with because concrete is not renewable. You chew through concrete and it goes away. At the same time, while we're trying to keep our population growth continuing, we want to continue making sure our greenhouse gas production continues. This one's kind of slow. We should definitely build more ice drills. Just because it looks like fluorite production is through the roof, and the nitrogen seems to be the limiting factor over here. Let's go check on our other factory over here. Also seems to be short on nitrogen. So what we can do here is we can try to link two depots together. And that'll expand our ice field as well, just because we're kind of limited in where the ice exists, and to be able to deliver that. All right, so ice extractors a little limited right now, but that should help with that. Let's check on this guy. Well, we're loaded with sulfur. How's the fluorite going? Doing fine. It's kind of limited. But that's okay. We can go... Maybe we move you over here. This guy's all done. And then we could add an extractor here. A couple of these guys are done. This location is probably going to be done producing greenhouse gas in the fairly near future. Because it doesn't look like there's any fluorite, like, relatively close by that could replace that. So we might just tear this whole place down and replace, and maybe move it like here or something like that to continue with the SF6 production. But for now, we'll just keep on trucking along the way we have been. We might want to maybe build this guy here, and then we can stack you three up. And then there's just a couple more that we could get to at the very, very back. And we'll extend the road like through here once we do, so we can adjust for that. Alright, so the population thing is what we're kind of working on now. Let's check in with Dhaka. Dhaka is definitely a smaller city, so it has the most potential to grow. Waste disposal has kind of bottlenecked here. And a lot of that seems to be just like lack of steel production. Huh. So the waste disposal is limited right now. And I guess we only have these four as far as waste disposal is concerned. We should make more supply centers. Hold on. Nope, that's not the right place. Here it is. You need to switch over to supply center. There we go. Back to Dhaka. All right. So you guys are... This city is probably the most healthy as far as, like, the main resources, like high-tech parts and reinforced concrete. So now to kickstart their population growth, we need to just like use more resources, or use the waste resource management better. So let's see. We would like to use more aluminum bars. How do we do that? I need to move... We don't need this factory anymore. Although what we could do is we could change this factory to aluminum bar. Or don't we get aluminum bar out of the recycler? I think we do. So we actually don't need a factory here. So let's go ahead and throw down, you are aluminum. You will be for steel. So we need a place to put the steel that comes out of here. We need recycling centers. So you can go here and here, and then we will feed you with these two. Metal waste. And we can even throw down a third one there. All right, let's see how that does for Dhaka's waste disposal. It's pushed it to 73, which is not, it's still not super great. It's almost like we need more recycling processing over here. And part of the problem is we're just not like making reinforced concrete fast enough because it's not being eaten by the city fast enough. Oh, it's hit 100%. Yes! What I was kind of hoping is that would kickstart reinforced concrete being used faster by the city, and by it being used faster, it would make the recycling go faster, and then, you know, it would grow even quicker. Like it's just like an exponential growth effect. Nagoya and Guangzhou are very complicated as far as what we need to do to fix them or like improve them. Nagoya still suffering from reinforced concrete. High-tech parts are also a problem, which is kind of rough. And so, like, we have all this steel here. We're running out of concrete here, which is a problem. I'm well aware of that. Oops, I did not mean to destroy that. Wanted to destroy this guy. What we need to do though is we need to replace the concrete production over here, or not replace it, add to the city's concrete production. But we don't have any trains because we are out of mechanical parts, and we're out of mechanical parts because we don't have any steel. These trains are actually stopped. What is this concrete for? Let's connect these trains together. And then this train can deliver concrete here. That guy has like no concrete. Is that train like even... What are we doing over here? Part of it is a lot of our concrete production is like getting eaten up. And by nature of that, we're like not keeping up with demand anymore. Here, let's move you over here. And then you move there. Yeah, like this train doesn't have any concrete going to it, which is kind of crazy. Like, these trucks are doing something with it. Where are they going? I have to, like, untangle this whole mess. Like, they're delivering over here for some strange reason. See, this is steel bar, concrete, steel bar. So we need a train that's delivering concrete here. Like, this, we could just move whatever this train is from down here. Because it's not even moving. Aluminum bar, concrete. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this destination. Like, I almost want to, like, get rid of this train because it's not delivering anywhere useful. Or at the very least, we could, like, put it here just so, like, we get it out of the way. Move this guy here. Oh, I moved the wrong one. Move this guy here. There we go. Now he's going over. And that'll help at least with the reinforced concrete that Nagoya needs. Now, high-tech parts is a tricky one. Because we're, like, recycling as fast as we can, and once again, we have, like, too much steel to, like, keep up with aluminum production. But I think that's part of it is because we have all this steel that we've trying to been utilized, but we didn't have the concrete necessary to do so. I would love to get some of these trucks out of here. So once this concrete is, like, fully done, we can delete, like, this entire road, or at least up to here. And then we can get rid of some of these delivery lines, like this weirdo delivery line that we're doing, where it's taking reinforced concrete and delivering it over to the city, like, is super inefficient. I also don't know what this train is doing. Steel bar. Like, what's the point of this train? Because it's taking steel bar from here and delivering it to the city. But do we even need that steel bar anymore? We have, like, an embarrassment of steel bar. Let's reduce that. I don't want to duplicate. I want to delete you. And then, like, let's see how that affects things. Because right now, like, these guys aren't producing. Part of that is, like, we have so much aluminum here, which is crazy. Like, everywhere else is struggling with aluminum, but for some reason, Nagoya has, like, way too much aluminum. I don't know how that happened. Like, they can't keep up with polymer production, which is weird. Our population is stopped around 20. The temperature continues to grow, which is good. I've heard stories, not stories, but I've heard that the water starts to appear around -20 degrees Celsius, which is still wild that you can have, you know, that cool of temperature and have standing water on your planet. But yeah, like, we're barely, maybe that's because we're, like, barely keeping up with oxygen production. Still don't have enough reinforced concrete to keep up with demand. What's this guy for? This guy seems unnecessary. Because this guy should be putting his polymer bar here, which is then getting turned into high-tech parts. So maybe what we could do is throw down another... another reinforced concrete would be nice. I think I want to move you here. And then this guy goes here? And then ideally, once this road is kind of, like, not around anymore, I can put more reinforced concrete production down. All right, we're starting to keep up with reinforced concrete now, which is great because we're actually delivering concrete that we can use. This guy, this guy is slowed down to a crawl. Let's remove some trucks from that because it's not producing concrete very fast anymore. And we can reduce some trucks from here too. That guy is carrying steel bar for no reason. Yeah, it's wild. Like, this side has so much polymer. This side has so much aluminum. I wonder if we shouldn't repurpose this steel train that's not doing anything right now. To aluminum. Like, reverse it. The origin should be here. Where do we want to deliver aluminum to? Or not deliver, we want to pick up aluminum from here. So we would like to pick up aluminum here, bring it over here, which will get dropped off there. So we should move this. Oh no, that's in the range. Okay, so let's add a train here. Is it working? Why are you stuck? Oh no, that's not. I wanted you to do aluminum. There we go. Oh, they're snagging aluminum from these trucks too. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can't speed that up a little bit with another depot. Would this help? Like, I don't think this is a great place to be. If we could put it here, that would be kind of nice. And then I could move this origin. It's like if we get rid of this road, because once this sulfur is all gone, it's down to 29, 6, 7, 11. All right, that's gonna be gone like this episode. So once this is gone, we'll just delete this entire road. And then we could always move if we still want to deliver concrete over here, and I'm not still 100% certain we do, but we can. I'll just move the road, and maybe I'll do that right now, so I don't have to think about it in the future. So let's see, road up here, and then down in here. Make it a little bit more of an efficient road, and then we'll. Okay, that one's coming from there. This is like the weirdest delivery road we have, is that it takes aluminum from over here and moves it to the other side of the city. That's not doing anything. Let's get rid of that. we're calling the stupid stuff that we have to try and make things better. All right, destination should go over here now. This guy, once this is all sorted, we can just get rid of this weirdo tiny delivery that we have between the two spots. Where did our reinforced concrete go? I thought we had a reinforced concrete delivery over here. Perhaps not. No wonder Nagia's population is falling. They're like, you took our concrete delivery away. But the nice thing is, once this road is gone, I can just move this over a little bit. And we can flip the steel bar. I don't even know if this depot is doing anything. Oh, this depot is taking steel bar from here, or it was at some point. What we could do is we could get even more. The waste disposal is inefficient now. It's because our waste disposal isn't even working. Are you bringing? You're supposed to be bringing aluminum bar. I don't know why they're not pulling. Oh no, they were. Just very slowly for some reason. right. No longer useful. Down to 3 sulfur. Temperature's creeping up again. Why don't we speed up a little bit? That one's still got 20, so that one's going to be around for a little while. I don't even know if there's enough sulfur to get another concrete out of here. All right, we've bled dry one entire... Yeah, this one's actually... There's not enough there. So we've completely eradicated an entire sulfur vein. And, like, maybe it's not even worth it. Yeah, because, like, we're not utilizing this aluminum. That's the problem. And we have too much polymer over here. So how do we get this aluminum? Maybe what we do is we expand our train route, and then we could have another train delivering over here as well. Because you're aluminum, right? We would like to have a train that, like, picks up aluminum here for purposes. So let's see here. Honestly, let's just bulldoze you now. We're not utilizing you in a way that's, like, super helpful for us. So let's get rid of the road. Delete this weirdo delivery system. Get rid of this road. Ah! I was like, can I get rid of the road without bulldozing the train? Didn't seem correct. All right, let's pause real quick, or slow down time anyway. How do we want to do this? Concrete's going great. Steel is a shortage here. Now. I wonder if we go like this, would that be good? And then deliver aluminum from here to here. Aluminum. Ah, rats! People moved out of the city. Alright. So Nagaya seems to have a dearth of steel now. But part of that is because we haven't been making aluminum, or we haven't been utilizing aluminum in the way that it really should be. We also have a crap ton of steel over here that's supposed to be getting picked up and delivered here? And I think it might be. Oh, you got switched to aluminum. That's right. We switched all of our trains over to deliver aluminum. It's such a balancing act. Why don't we do aluminum here as well? Just kind of throwing more depots at the problem. And then I guess we do still need to bring steel over here. Because even though we would like to get you guys up and running as fast as possible, you're not balanced in a way that doesn't allow us to ship steel back and forth across the city. Yeah, okay, so let's put a train here as well. And then we can deliver to that guy. Like here? Steel bar? Now we have like a crazy amount of, like, these trains are going to be 100% full going out of here, which is good. Question is, can we offload the steel fast enough? If we put a depot here, this should help. Oh, nice! They're snagging steel from over here too, which is kind of useful actually, because this, I don't know if this place is going to last as long as we want it to. The waste disposal has gone back up. That's great. We need to get reinforced concrete going again, but once this steel gets balanced out, that'll kind of catch up. Oxygen is a little low. comparatively. So it might be worthwhile trying to get more oxygen going. And that might, I mean, that'll definitely help with the polymer production. I'm gonna delete both of you guys, and I'm gonna throw down atmospheric generator here. And then let's expand these two to be bigger carbon sinks. I think that'll just help. You do reinforced concrete. It's because you're making reinforced concrete, but we're not getting steel delivered. We got liquid water. Hold on. Excuse me. Where? There it is. Holy cow. What does it look like? Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean there's liquid water on? Is that water? A puddle has appeared. You have to go into the deepest, darkest crater on the planet, but we found water, everybody. Look at it. There's water on the planet. Oh, there's water there too. I've heard, I was just kind of reading, water, that Ndaka is not in a great place. So the way water works in this game is as the planet thaws out, it starts to collect, and you can see these nexus points where the water is all flowing to. Water collects in the lowest elevation. Part of the problem here is I think Dhaka is very close to where water is going to gather from an elevation standpoint. It's very close to this guy. Guangzhou is probably fine. I think Nagoya is really high elevation. So maybe eventually we'll get a river that forms here, and we'll have to kind of deal with that. But Dhaka right now might be our first place that we want to be concerned about from a water perspective. Oh, it's growing. That's so cool. Yeah, once we hit negative 20 degrees, we've got, oh, look at that. We've got actual water on the planet. That's so cool. Yeah, this one's going to be an actual, ocean or something. Holy cow. It's gathering. Oh, it's happening. That's so cool. Yeah, I like this view where it shows the water is collecting. That's very neat. But based on that, we should also try to get our hands on maybe some of these pumping stations, and definitely some of this stuff. So the dam element, the dam pump. So we need to get our hands on reinforced concrete and tempered steel, and reinforced concrete and high-tech parts. I'm almost thinking it makes the most sense to just try and set up a location that is specific to building dam components. And ideally you would want it by a sulfur field and an iron field next to aluminum. Here is the perfect one, but we've kind of cannibalized all of that for Nagoya, and I'd like to not mess with Nagoya too much. Maybe here is a good place up in the Arctic. We can start farming steel, in our usual way here. Throw down our factories. How do you make tempered steel? I've not even looked at this. So if we want to do tempered steel, that uses nitrogen. Interesting. Okay, good. Then honestly, it's a good thing that we're setting this thing up in the Arctic. So you take steel bar. We're gonna throw down some drills. Just here, I guess. I probably closer to. Well, hold on. So factory that is going to take steel bar and make tempered steel. So we want to have you in the zone of the nitrogen. So let's move you guys close enough so that you can feed the nitrogen to this guy. All right, tempered steel achieved. Great. We also need to get our hands on reinforced concrete, which will utilize the sulfur fields here. So let's throw down that guy. Throw down a bunch of extractors around him. Throw down our 2 factories to make concrete. And then I think we want to make a separate steel manufacturing section. It's like here. There. Once again, double factory. Output your steel bars. It's so easy when you're just trying to like add things together rather than like feed a city. You're like, how do I steel plus concrete equals reinforced concrete? Great. I have achieved enlightenment. But when you're trying to like keep people from dying, you know, it's another mess. Okay, so now we would like to deliver the concrete here, or the steel here, to make reinforced concrete. So you're gonna do reinforced concrete, and that's gonna output. Maybe we'll move that up here. Yeah, because I would like to offload the steel right next door as well. So like right there. Ta-da! And then add the train. And then we should reverse it. Flip. Why aren't you guys? Oh, it's because. Why are you set to aluminum? Iron ore. There we go. Cool. And then we'll be making reinforced concrete. And then on top of that, we need to be making high-tech parts out of aluminum and carbon that we can suck out of the air. And we'll just put that like here. And then double factory. Polymer bar. And then you do aluminum bar right next door. Great. And then that all feeds into this guy, which makes high-tech parts. And we'll do 2 of them. Okay. We've got all of the components set up. Reinforced concrete, high-tech part, tempered steel that I forgot to output. There we go. Tempered steel. And I think that's everything we need. Because, yeah, dam element, reinforced concrete, tempered steel. We have dam pump, which is reinforced concrete. A lot of high-tech parts, but I can't imagine we need a ton of dam pumps. And then the other one was the water pump, the pumping station, which is reinforced concrete and high-tech parts. So, I think we're all set up to try and manage our water growth here. Oh, cool! That's so cool. Oh no! We flooded our fluorite field. So it's all in service of trying to keep Dhaka from flooding as this guy continues to grow as we keep warming the planet. Next time we'll continue to do that. We'll try to get. I know we talked about it, but I like didn't really address it at all. We'll try to get some nitrogen up here to try and help sort out Guangzhou's food problem, because right now, like, I'm I'm kind of ignoring it, because I'm like, I'm happy that it's just hit this like nice equilibrium where people aren't dying, but they're, you know, still functioning. But yeah, we'll try to tackle that next time. We'll keep the water flowing, and we'll see where this goes. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Plan B Terraform or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.